to talk about New York Giants new offensive coordinator, Jason Garrett. Now, I don't think a lot of New York Giants understand how good of a hire Jason Garrett as an offensive coordinator is for the New York Giants. Now, a lot of people are going to look at all of the failures that he had with the Dallas Cowboys, not living up to expectations, not being able to get the Dallas Cowboys to an NFC Championship game, and not really being able to get the Dallas Cowboys over the hump and underachieving with one of the most talented rosters in the NFL. But aside from that, get it out your system. What Jason Garrett did as a head coach for the Dallas Cowboys is not going to determine the success that he's going to have as an offensive coordinator for the New York Giants. Now, a lot of people forget that before Jason Garrett became the head coach for the Dallas Cowboys, he was one of the best offensive coordinators in the NFL. In 2007, Jason Garrett was Assistant Coach of the Year. That award is awarded to the best coordinator or assistant coach in the NFL. Jason Garrett won that award. In 2007, he had the second best offense in the NFL, only behind Tom Brady's New England Patriots, which was the year that Tom Brady threw for 50 touchdowns and only 9 interceptions. He had a great passing attack, and they were pretty okay when it came to running the football. So, under Jason Garrett, what are you getting if you're the New York Giants? Well, you're getting a guy that's very solid with quarterbacks. He's very good with quarterbacks. Look at what he's done with Tony Romo. Look what he's done with Dak Prescott. And that bodes well for Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones getting Jason Garrett as his offensive coordinator is probably the best thing that could happen to him. Because Jason Garrett has gotten a lot out of his quarterbacks. You can say whatever you want to say about Jason Garrett, but you can't say Jason Garrett doesn't get the best out of his quarterbacks. Look at Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott was a mid-round pick. You think Dak Prescott came to the NFL just naturally talented? No. He needed work. And under Jason Garrett brought the best out of him. Let me ask you a question. If Dak Prescott got drafted to any other NFL team, the Browns, the Dolphins, the Jets, the Lions, or any other organization, do you think Dak Prescott will be as good as he is now? No. You see, when a quarterback gets drafted, it's two things that matters. The coaching staff and the organization. Dak Prescott got drafted into a good situation. Dak Prescott had Jason Garrett, who is really good developing young quarterbacks. Jason Garrett got the most out of Tony Romo. I think Tony Romo was one of the most unappreciated quarterbacks, the most underrated quarterbacks during his time as a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. So, what you're getting out of Jason Garrett, you're getting a guy that's going to be able to develop Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is going to end up becoming a really good quarterback under Jason Garrett. You're also getting a guy that has some pretty solid rushing attacks. Now, his rushing attacks aren't nothing great. Probably his best rushing attacks were when he had Ezekiel Elliott, his first couple of seasons in the NFL, and DeMarco Murray back, I believe, was either 2013 or 2014, I believe. So you're getting some pretty good development at the quarterback position for Daniel Jones, and your running game is going to be pretty solid. And the passing game for the New York Giants is really going to be good because Jason Garrett has a tendency, he knows how to stretch the field. Jason Garrett has always had some really good passing attacks when it came to being able to throw the football deep. So under Jason Garrett, I think the New York Giants are getting a pretty good offensive coordinator. You see a lot of New York Giants fans keep on saying that, oh, it's a bad hire. Oh, Jason Garrett was terrible as a head coach for the Dallas Cowboys. Stop looking at Jason Garrett's failures as a head coach and think that's going to contribute to him being a failure as an offensive coordinator for the New York Giants. Because look at his background. Jason Garrett was one of the best offensive coordinators in the NFL when he was the OC for the Dallas Cowboys. He was one of the hottest head coaching candidates during his time as OC as well. He's what Josh McDaniels was. Josh McDaniels is always rumored for NFL coaching gigs and things like that. That's what Jason Garrett was. He was really successful as offensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys. So stop looking at the failure that he was as a head coach for the Dallas Cowboys and look at the success that he was as their offensive coordinator. The New York Giants have a really good staff. And you're getting a really good offensive coordinator, Jason Garrett. You're getting a guy that's going to be able to develop Daniel Jones. You're going to be able to have a guy that's going to have an efficient offense, that's going to be able to find ways to score inside the red zone. So, I think that Jason Garrett is a really good hire for the New York Giants. He's not a buy hire by any stretch of imagination. I don't know why the New York Giants fans keep on thinking that, but go back and watch some of the offenses that Jason Garrett had when he was the offensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys. Go back and watch. I know he didn't live up to expectations as the head coach for the Dallas Cowboys, but I mean, the offenses were never too shabby neither. He had good quarterback play out of Tony Romo and Dak Prescott. Hell, you could even say when Kellen Moore was the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys when Tony Romo got injured, he got the most out of Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore was really solid as a backup for the Dallas Cowboys. So, Jason Garrett is a really good addition to the New York Giants. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel for more NFL videos and content. And thanks for watching.